Moving on to the race to the White House, the presidential campaign and the survival of General Motors have become a big issue. President Obama takes credit for saving GM and points out that Mitt Romney was in favor of letting GM go bankrupt. But now, Romney says he too deserves some of the credit for the company's turnaround.
I pushed the idea of a managed bankruptcy, and finally when that was done, and help was given, the companies got back on their feet. So I'll take a lot of credit for the fact that this industry's come back.
Back in 2008, writing in the New York Times, Romney argued against a government bailout of GM, saying that without the taxpayer money, GM would be forced to restructure itself. In the end, both happened. GM got the money and went through a massive overhaul. John Dickerson is our CBS News political director. And John, why is this so important an issue?
Well, this is Exhibit A in the $25 million worth of ads that the president's campaign just launched. In the ad, it says of the president, he believed in us, he fought for us. So this is an issue where, in this weak economy, the president can actually point to added shifts on the production lines. So it's also a key message in the bellwether of Ohio. The state's former Democratic governor just finished a 4-day tour promoting this rescue. Governor Romney says the president doesn't deserve all that credit. His claim is that the bankruptcy he called for ultimately was part of the auto recovery. So he was right. The Obama campaign says, they say not so fast. Were it not for the bailout funds that Romney was against, the car companies would have collapsed and they never would have been in a position to then go through bankruptcy.
But Romney says that he can take a lot of credit for saving GM. Can he make that claim?
Well, not if that means actually doing anything. There were Republicans who were involved in the restructuring of the car companies, like Senator Bob Corker and former Michigan Governor John Engler. But the most Mitt Romney did was write that editorial in the New York Times. And that may be why he's not boasting as much as the president is. He was in Michigan today, the home of the car industry, and he didn't mention the bailout at all.
John, thanks very much. Republicans in 3 states voted today in presidential primaries: Indiana, North Carolina, and West Virginia. Together, they don't have enough delegates for Mitt Romney to clinch the nomination.